Hi, my name is Jax Anderson, aka the Psychotherapist. I am a licensed professional counselor and owner of A Beautiful Journey. Today I wanted to talk about 3 surefire ways to start a fight with your preteen or teenager. If you are a parent, teacher, counselor, social worker who frequently works with preteens and teenagers, you will understand questions and tone of voice are everything. Preteens and teenagers, whether they like it or not, they need us. But they need us in a way that is more collaborative rather than authoritative. Before I get into what the questions are, I want you to consider 2 things. The tone of voice you're using when you ask the questions and the message you're sending behind the question. So certainly there are going to be times where we're losing our patience, we're trying to understand, and we're getting emotionally reactive when we're talking to a preteen or a teen. That's okay. We want to aim for a 70-30 split. 70%, we're mindful, we're healthy in our questioning, we're trying to be more collaborative. 30% of the time, we can screw up. Maybe sometimes it's 60-40, maybe sometimes it's 80-20, but aim for that 70-30 split. Question number 1, why did you do that? When you ask a preteen or a teenager a question using the word why, it usually encourages them to be immediately defensive. I don't know. Because, or the ever favorite, eye roll. When you use the word why, you sound more like an interrogator, not somebody who's actually trying to understand why somebody may have done what they did. Asking, I'm curious about what happened, can you help me understand? Sending the message that you are curious about what happened, you are interested in knowing what was going on, and you want to understand. Second question, likely to start a fight with your teenager, is, what were you thinking? Let's face it, teenagers don't always think before they act. When you ask, what were you thinking, is a good way to get responses such as the I am so bored look, or a throwing of the hands in the air, and quite possibly a huge shoulder shrug. Sometimes the message behind that question with an exasperated tone of voice is the teen is a failure by just simply making a mistake. Can you help me understand what happened? And when you ask, can you help me understand what happened, remain open and quiet so they can have an opportunity to explain it to you. The third question that is likely to start a fight with a preteen or a teenager is, don't you know better than that? Might get you some responses such as, head and shoulders hung, or staring into space with the I'm now preparing for a lecture look. Or maybe your teen is sarcastic and they simply say, nope. Don't you know better than that is loaded with shame. Chances are that preteen or teenager already knows what they did was wrong, that they made a mistake. And they likely, most of the time, feel bad about it, whether they show it or not. I know you feel bad about your decision. How can you handle this differently next time? There's no point in interrogating, in sending shameful messages, or sounding exasperated, because eventually what's going to end up happening if we're always sounding that way is that teen isn't going to come to us anymore. And what we want as parents, teachers, counselors, social workers working with preteens and teenagers, we want them to feel safe and secure talking to us. Preteens and teenagers learn more from watching us than they do from listening to us. Thanks for visiting my YouTube channel and watching my video. Make sure before you leave you subscribe to my channel so you get the latest updates about the newest videos coming out. Thanks again and have a great day.